Missiles are flying across West Asia, and what began as a series of air and missile strikes between the United States, Israel, and Iran is now raising a far more dangerous question. Are we moving closer to a full-scale ground war? For now, the battlefield is dominated by long-range weapons, missiles, drones, airstrikes, but behind the scenes, military movements suggest something bigger may be developing. Reports indicate the Pentagon is considering deploying an additional 10,000 troops, adding to roughly 50,000 already stationed across the region. That kind of build-up doesn't happen without a reason. Strategic pressure points are also coming into focus. Locations like Qeshm Island and Kharg Island are being closely watched due to their strategic and economic importance, especially in relation to oil exports and naval control in the Gulf at the same time. Iran appears to be preparing on another front entirely. There are emerging reports of mass mobilization efforts, with claims of large-scale enlistments and military readiness campaigns across the country. Some reports even suggest Iran could be signaling readiness to mobilize up to 1 million personnel, though officials have not confirmed those figures. So the question now is simple but extremely serious. Is this real preparation for war, or strategic posturing meant to send a message? Because history shows that before major conflicts, countries often test strength not just on the battlefield, but through signals, deployments, and psychological pressure. And right now, both sides are doing exactly that. The United States is increasing its military footprint in the region. Iran is responding with warnings, mobilization signals, and strategic positioning. Meanwhile, Israel remains directly engaged in ongoing strikes, keeping the region on edge. This combination is what makes the situation so volatile, because once troops start moving in larger numbers, and strategic islands and infrastructure come under focus, the risk of miscalculation rises sharply, and that's where the fear comes in, not just more airstrikes, but the possibility of a ground escalation that could reshape the entire Middle East. For now, there is no confirmed ground invasion. But the preparations, the rhetoric, and the troop movements are all feeding into one growing concern that this conflict may be entering its most dangerous phase yet. And the world is now watching closely, waiting to see if this is containment, or the beginning of something far larger.
United States of America is now preparing for ground war. This war is going to prolong, and it's not just in the shortest possible time. Imagine, United States of America started with throwing missiles, which is costing $5 billion. And now, they are not targeting the airways anymore. They want to target underground. And imagine this war, targeting underground, targeting air. What will actually happen? My name is Don. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to your friends. Missile war is still active. United States of America is sending a message that the missile war is not inactive, it's still active. And imagine these missiles, which can escalate story buildings, which can damage a particular region, which can smash a community, is now still active. Right now, the conflict is still dominated by missiles, as we all know, because we all know a lot of missiles. Drones, the cheaper drones that the Iranians are using. The United States of America is also using these drones. And we have airstrikes across the West Asia. But even though it's not a ground war yet, as we all know, it's not yet confirmed that it's a ground war, but actually, the United States of America is very, very strategic in planning to use underground, because for the missiles in the air, they've tried, and then they are now planning to use underground plus air. And it means that they are very, very being strategic to attack the Iranians. And this war, they are not stepping down and they are not backing down. They are now backing up, heating up to attack them. The intensity is increasing every day, and this will actually resolve the issue. And this will actually turn the whole page into a bottomless pit entering this ground, or this groundwork is going to work, because things are working. Because we all heard quite recent days that the United States of America and the Chinese are doing or creating AI for these war zones. Why? Firstly, guns were started, no, hands, and it started with guns, and now missiles, drones, bombs, and other nuclear weapons. And it means that ground weapons that the United States of America are targeting, or what they are preparing towards this ground war, is going to work. A massive US military build-up. Reports is suggesting that United States of America is now building its military. Why? Because this war is not a mere war, or it's not going to end in the shortest possible time. It's going to prolong. And as far as the war is going to prolong, it means that you have to train your military troops. You have to be alert. You have not to be believe in your mediocrity, believe in what you have, try expanding it, increase it, train professionals, and know how you're going to play with the game. So now targeting this ground war, and it means that the massive US military build-up is still ongoing. Reports suggest that the percentage may deploy around 10,000 additional troops. Imagine deploying and making up another 10,000 troops. And it means that adding it up to tens of thousands of troops, then it means that the United States of America is eager to fight back Iran. And at first, Iran, we all know that in terms of weapons, when you compare United States of America to Iranians, we can see that the vast difference, that United States of America is far, far behind, or is having more weapons than Iranians. Now, Iranians are also very well prepared to escalate because they are having partnership with other countries. How would you know that they are smuggling other weapons into their countries? How would you know? The strategic targets are being watched because we have the Qeshm Island and the Kharg Island. They are now focused. These are not random places. They are critical for energy exports, as we all know. So these strategic targets are being watched. So when you strategically target a particular place, then they are being watched because they are now preparing the groundwork towards this war. Iran mass mobilization claims. Reports are saying that Iran is increasing military readiness, as you all know. Iranians are not stepping down and always use Boko Haram, for example. Imagine Boko Haram can take a bomb, go to a church place, sit there and bomb the whole entire church and also plus himself, and they will all die. Muslims, in terms of war, when they are well prepared of it, they don't fear dying. Then they are really prepared to fight back the United States of America because they didn't sign the peaceful treaty that they brought to them, and they need money for their infrastructures. They should remove a lot of sanctions. They should give them the control of the humans, street of humans, and no deal, no opening up of the oil, and the routes will be shut down. Even though the economy will run badly, but they feel big in that if the deal is not signed or if the peaceful treaty is not well understandable to them. Iran is preparing for prolonged conflict. If you are not signing it, then they are not stepping down and they are rather ready to prepare for any damn prolonged conflict. So they are now preparing to fight back the United States of America, despite they are also preparing for ground war. By the way, my name is Don. If this is your first time, thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to your friends. Thanks for working with Nuel. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye bye.